Caitlin Clark popularity cannot match the paycheck as a former WNBA MVP takes bold step toward a rival league with high-profile investors. As the unrivaled league, Project B is a new league that attracts the attention of WNBA players. Despite playing in just 13 of 52 games for the Indiana Fever during the 2025 WNBA season, Caitlin Clark remains the league's most popular player and potentially the most recognizable female athlete in the United States. At 23, Clark's future is undeniably bright, but the WNBA itself is facing a looming crisis. The start of the next season could be delayed due to mounting friction between players and Commissioner Cathy Engelbert over the negotiation of a new collective bargaining agreement, CBA. The players are rightfully frustrated with the current salary structure. With new television deals, unprecedented media attention, and a steady increase in the talent level flowing from the NCAA, players argue they deserve a larger piece of the financial pie. If the WNBA fails to meet these demands, players are increasingly willing to seek alternatives, such as the startup Unrivaled League, which successfully launched its first season earlier this year. In its debut 2025 season, Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 league reportedly had a total salary pool exceeding $8 million. The league offered an average salary of over $220,000 for its players, which surpassed the WNBA's regular maximum salary for that year. This compensation, coupled with player equity stakes, demonstrates a clear financial incentive for WNBA players to explore rival opportunities. Former WNBA MVP takes a bold step to Project B. As Unrivaled demonstrated a successful proof of concept, a new challenger called Project B is preparing to launch. This full-court professional women's basketball league is expected to debut its first season from November 2026 through April 2027, strategically placing its schedule during the WNBA off-season. Project B has already made a huge splash by securing its first public star. Former WNBA MVP takes a bold step to Project B. As Unrivaled demonstrated a successful proof of concept, a new challenger called Project B is preparing to launch. This full-court professional women's basketball league is expected to debut its first season from November 2026 through April 2027, strategically placing its schedule during the WNBA off-season. Project B has already made a huge splash by securing its first public star. Project B also boasts high-profile investors, including Candace Parker, Novak Djokovic, Sloane Stephens, and Steve Young, and has secured Sila, a company owned by Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, as a future partner. So yes, those are big investors the WNBA will compete with. Clark's calculated silence proves loyalty to the WNBA. As for Caitlin Clark, who has been invited but is not participating in the Unrivaled League for a second time, her strategy appears to be one of calculated loyalty to the WNBA. The WNBA is the established, official American league, the equivalent of the NBA, and Clark is highly conscious of the immense public scrutiny she would face if she were to fully commit to an alternative like Project B or even the 3-on-3 format of Unrivaled. This calculated approach was evident during the CBA controversy when WNBA star Nafisa Collier openly criticized Commissioner Engelbert. While many players publicly supported Collier, Clark, aware of her massive influence and popularity, maintained a very neutral stance. For now, Clark's focus is on returning to the court healthy next season. She is determined to prove that her fame is not merely due to her college brand, but is rooted in the immense skill and talent she displayed during her historic NCAA career and her outstanding 2024 WNBA rookie season, one of the best by a first-year player in league history. She knows the only way to solidify her position is through performance, not just popularity.